Notice when they try to hoover you, like it's an emergency. They try to go through every item on the list that they think is something that is they have in common between them and you. It's like they're trying to remind you that, hey, we have this in common. Hey, we are the only people on earth who will laugh at this. Hey, we are the only people who are that weird, who are that, creepy, or who are that, different from the rest of the population because we are the only people who have these things in common. They try to remind you with this too quickly, like in a rush. It doesn't make sense. No one tries to do this that fast unless there is something weird going on. And this takes place in the hoovering stage. When they try to trick you to get you back in the relationship by any means necessary, they keep spewing stuff that they think only you and them have in common on Earth. The stuff that they bring up really doesn't make sense, and it doesn't, you know, suit the type of the conversation or the fight that you're having right now. The emergency mode through which they try to bring these things they have in common or perceive to have in common with you is weird. Like you gotta stop at this and realize, why is this happening? Why is this the time to tell me that only you and I on Earth would laugh at this joke? We're fighting. The relationship is, under threat. Like, I'm gonna leave. Why is it the best time on Earth to remind me that we are the only people on Earth who like a certain type of food or a certain type of clothes or a certain type of, entertainment, or we go to certain places, or we have this or that in common, or we also hate this person, or we also like these people. Why are you trying to make us sound like friends this way, that quickly, during this, phase of the relationship, or during that kind of fight or conversation? It doesn't make sense. It's really inappropriate. It's like asking someone, what are we having for dinner during a fight? This isn't the time or place to talk about memories or good times, or just focus on the problem and try to solve it. But they don't want to solve the problem. They divert into, hey, whatever problems we have, we should get over it and ignore it because we are the only people on earth who have these things in common. You will never find someone who would love you like me. You will never find someone who will appreciate your ridiculous jokes like me. You will never find someone to be like you aside from myself. This is only trying to make themselves look too special for you to leave them because they don't want to fix the problems. They don't want to address the issues. They don't want to admit their mistakes. They don't want to stop the behavior that got you to this point of anger. They just want to keep doing what they want to do with disregard to your emotions and always get away with it, and nothing happens after that. And why they should stay? Because they are the only people who can like you. They are the only people on earth who have the ability to get over themselves and still love you. Anybody else would, be too good for you. Anybody else will never be able to love someone like you, or accept someone like you, or laugh at the jokes that you laugh at, or watch the same shows that you watch, or find something fascinating that only you tend to find fascinating on Earth. They are so special, not just in terms of abilities, but in their position to be the only people on Earth who can not hate you. Let that sink in.